For anyone who has ever attempted to play Geometry Dash, it is pretty safe to say that you all understand the challenge for this game. You play a level, jump or fly over spikes to get to the end. If you die, you have to restart from the beginning. If practice on other parts is necessary, you use the practice mode feature, allowing you to place checkpoints. All good stuff. If you feel extra courageous, you might even attempt the so-called demon levels, Cloud Step, Theory of Everything 2 and Deadlocked, where the demon is the hardest difficulty in the main levels. There are even extensions to the demon difficulty, ranking from easy, medium, hard, insane and extreme demon, which just from the vicious appearance you can probably tell the hardest out of these is the extreme demon. These in-game difficulty extensions were introduced in 2017 after the 2.1 update had come out, and it allowed the community to individually rank the difficulty of a rated demon. Over time, these ratings could change as a result of the community getting better at the game, and it showcases a development of the community's skill at a game in a rather interesting way. Inevitably, this would spawn the race to become the best player who could beat the hardest demons. Over the 8+ years this game has existed, there have been a number of challenges and levels that have posed immense challenges for the community. Many players have come and gone, beaten these hardest demons with varying levels of effort, time spent, and dedication. Despite this incredible effort to try and beat the hardest challenges in the game, there is however one challenge since 2013 that has remained unbeaten to this day. Since this video's upload, I have been attempting to get as far as I can on this challenge for almost 2 years, and I know for a fact that I will never manage to beat it. With a video title that sounds this pretentious, unless you know what I've been doing all this time, you may think this is just a difficult level, such as the hardest challenge currently, the 3rd variant, or the hardest demon currently, Slaughterhouse. This challenge is much more special than that. We have victors of a lot of the top demons that have been released in recent time during the updates 1.9 to 2.1. That, however, cannot be said for the hardest demons in the earlier updates, where almost all of them were not verified legitimately and rated demon regardless. In recent time, players like myself, KPG Dylan, Lukolizer and Tuggy had taken it upon ourselves to beat the all hardest demons, where all but one of them have been beaten. I have over the years established in 2 separate videos what the hardest demons in this game is, and pretty much the entire community has since then used this list to define every former hardest demon. The one thing that has never been achieved by anyone since 2013, however, is beating all of the former top demons alone. Excluding the all hardest demon Element 111RG, ever since October 2021, all of these levels have at least one victor or verifier that have legitimately beaten every hardest demon in our time. There is, however, yet to be a player that have succeeded in beating all of them. There are some simple rules for the levels in this challenge. You are not allowed to use the secret ways placed in Heaven and Hell, BP Knight and Element 111RG. Beating the older versions of Digital Descent and Cataclysm is allowed for this list, and old versions of levels that were rated later do not count. With these rules in consideration, it leaves with a total of 36 levels to beat in order to complete this challenge. It is simultaneously the easiest challenge to start and the hardest challenge to fully complete, as the difficulty of these levels vary significantly. This challenge demands everything from you, needing you to master every type of gameplay style you could think of and being the best at it. Beating this requires the highest level of determination to push through some of the rough endeavors you would need to experience. No player has ever achieved this in over 8 years, and I've been trying to get as far as I can in this challenge. As of the making of this video, I have managed to complete 22 out of 36 former hardest demons. In my current capabilities, I do not see myself beating this challenge. Whoever does manage to beat all 36 levels will truly be the best player in the game.
This is what you call the hardest challenge? You can just make a player have to beat the 3rd variant 5 times in a row, and it'd be more difficult in this challenge, beating an entire demon list is more impressive than just beating 36 levels anyway. You aren't good enough at the game to say what it means to be the best player in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't have kids.